Tejas. I'm in Texas. Tomorrow marks the end of my 3rd week on tour and my 5th total week being away from home / school on this new adventure with this new job for the summer. And I'm still in awe. That's kind of the only way I can really describe it. I am in awe every single day of this job. I work with kids who do not get the opportunity to have art as a regular part of their curriculum in school. And for 1 week, maybe out of their entire year, they get to just be themselves and completely allow their imaginations to run free. And I get to be a part of it. And it's hard. It's incredibly, incredibly challenging. I swing back and forth between this beautiful confidence of, yeah, I totally know how to do my job. Yes, I am awesome. These kids are listening to me. Woo! And then crippling self-doubt and intense inadequacy. Yes. When I decided to take this job back in March, I knew that my biggest excitement and my biggest fear were going to be the same thing. The fact that I would be spending all summer on the road, constantly going to new places and constantly meeting new people. And while doing that, being very, very far away from my family and my friends and all of the loved ones that I have who are familiar to me and who already know me and who already like me as a person. I was so ready and excited for that kind of adventure. This sort of open road wanderlust kind of experience. I am meeting people from all different walks of life. I am going to states and cities that I've never been to before, and I am experiencing a tiny taste of their world here on the other side of the country from where I normally am. I'm getting to see into that life, into that other fishbowl, the rest of the ocean, as it were, versus my little tiny space of seaweed. This is a bad analogy. On the one hand, my traveler's spirit, my wanderer's heart is incredibly sated. Incredibly. I'm seeing a lot of really beautiful landscape. God, the nature, I can't, the nature, what? Who do you think you are, nature? On the other hand, it's isolating. It is. To be constantly traveling, constantly moving, and never staying anywhere quite long enough to feel like anything's familiar. But at the same, God, see, that's the thing. At the same time, you're never there long enough to feel far away from anything else, though, too. You are, however, in that place for just the right amount of time to feel like you have no concept of time, no concept of identity outside of this job and what it is that you are doing here every single day, day to day. Incredible. So I've got a couple of fears. I am worried that by the time this job comes to a close and I have to go back to the Gulf Coast for my final year of graduate school, I am worried that I will have grown so attached to it that it's going to absolutely break me into a million pieces to leave it. And I'm worried that I will feel out of place when I get back to my home. That this new thing that I'm doing will become my home. And the place that I've been for the past several years and the people that I have loved for the past several years, I am afraid that they will become strange to me. I am also afraid that the exact opposite scenario will happen, that I will be able to easily assimilate back into life in Mississippi, and that all of this will feel like it was a dream. I think I'm more terrified of that, of this feeling like the non-real version, rather than grad school not feeling real. Because grad school is going to feel real. Let's just be honest. That's going to hit real hard real fast. I have met people through this job that I feel like I have known my entire life. I've met people that I feel like have changed who I am at the very core of my being. After only a few days of being around them, I feel like I have found some small piece of nirvana, Shangri-La, enlightenment, whatever it is. I have tapped in to some kind of incredible, open, present, spiritually captivating utopia with this job. I am in awe. And I don't want to lose this. I don't want this to fade away. I don't want it to feel like it was a dream. I don't want it to feel like it wasn't real. I want this to feel as real as humanly possible. It certainly feels real right now. It certainly does. I don't want the relationships that I have made with my colleagues to fall away. Dear God, I don't want that to happen at all. Whether I come back to this company after I graduate or not, I don't know. I don't know yet. It's certainly a possibility. I don't know if that's where I need to be. I don't know if that's where my life is heading me. I don't know. All I know is that right now it's kind of earth-shattering, and I want that to last. You don't always know when new experiences will show up in your life that will immediately incite some sort of rabid fear. And when that happens, it usually always takes you off guard, and you're like, wow, oh my God, how do I deal with this? What is this fear? That's my life currently.
Uh-oh, it's time to turn the record over.
Come back! Play more music!